Next week, we are going to audit your website. We're going to focus exclusively on the images on your website, and we're going to go through it section by section to see how these images is helping you optimize your website for conversion. And what I want you to do is to pull your website, any of the pages of your website that you feel comfortable with, and come with me on this journey and see the 5 top questions you should be asking about your website images and say here is helping you turn visitor into paying clients. Shall we do this together? Great. If this is your first time watching my video, my name is Iana, and in this space, I helps you to turn your website visitor into paying client by creating a wow website and also show you how to use your website to get more traffic, to get more conversion, traffic, whatever that result look like for your website. And if you would like me to look at your website for you, there's a link in the comment for you to book done for your website audit, where I show you what's working, what's not working, and the best way to get your website working for you. Okay, so now we get that out of the way. Is your website image helping you or is it hurting your website? How do we know this? I have a website that I've created for demo on this clinic. So in this website clinic, I'm going to use a demo website to show you what I mean by reviewing your website images and how that could helps you improve your website. All right. And the best way for you to benefit from this is not just to watch this video as another informational video. I want you to do this with your website. So if you already got a website, pull your website out, that one page of your website, maybe homepage, about page, service, whatever page you like, and let's go through this clinic together. If you have yet to have a website, you will find this video helpful in the sense that it will help you know how to choose the best image for your website. Okay, now let's get into the practical bit of it. I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to get started. So this is the demo page we're going to use for this section today. Now, without you scrolling this page, so when you come to this page, you're going to see this as the first thing before the scroll. Now, you know the reason why you choose the image for your website. It could be because you want to communicate something through the image. And your image could be so close to you because you're the one that chooses, so you understand why and how you want the image to work in terms of connecting you with your ideal clients and making that first impression when people land on your website. So when you look at this image on this page without the scroll, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? And I want you to kind of flip that to your own website and think about it. The first image that come up when people land your own page, what is that communicating to them? Would you think this image is warm, inviting, professional, or you just there to fill a space? These are the things that would help you really see how your image works. Okay, so that's the first image in the upper folder section without the scroll. What is the image communicating? What would you think the image is communicating? Let's get the conversation started in the comments. Let me know in the comment what you think about that. Now we're going to move to the middle section of this page. Now this section is meant to communicate if this service is for you or not. But now, what is the image saying? What is it you like about the image? What is it that you don't like about the image? We are going to do a separate video on how to optimize image for conversion. But the first thing is for us to take notice of how the image is appearing on the page and what is that image actually communicating. And if what is communicating is in line with what we want the first impression to look like when people land on this section of a page. So that's the way we are in this video. So I would appreciate if you could just narrow your mind to the fact that we are noticing the image on the page and also what the image is communicating. Do you think it's the right image or not? Do you think it's the right photo we are using on this section or not? That is how we reflect on a page before we actually make changes to it. Now we come to the next section of this page, and this section of this page is meant to tell you the services that is available to you, the services that can help you move from one step to the other. We also use images on this page as well, as you can see on the screen. What does this image communicate? Do you think it's doing the job, or do you think it's not doing the job? And why do you think so? Okay. And if the image is doing the what, is it communicating the right thing to the right audience? Now we come to the section that we meant to be closer to the footer section of the page. So this is supposed to be the about section of the home page. So we have images and we have few things we want you to learn about the business. Do you think the image here is doing the job or not? That's it. And then we go to the testimonial section and gradually get to the footer, the middle section of the page. And this section is supposed to answer the frequently asked question, the question that people kind of think about before they actually work with you. You want to get most of the frequently asked questions answer on your web page, because those are the thoughts that people are having. They are thinking about that first. If they kind of feel blocked or stop at that point without some section answering that question, they may not likely feel motivated to click the button to book a call. Okay, so this section is meant to do that. Do you think the image is communicating that value we're trying to portray? Now we come to the ending section of the page. Do you think this section needs an image or pictures or photos or not? What's your view on that? So what we have done here, we have practically taken notice of the photos and images we have used on this page. So we have taken notice of that. And the next question we are asking is the image doing the job? Is it communicating the right thing that we want the image to do? Is the image also giving the impressions that we want the website visitors to have? And why this is important is because if the image is not adding value to the page, it doesn't belong to the page. Okay? And how we be able to know if the image is adding value or not is to recognize, notice the image, and think about what the image is doing. And this takes us to the next section of the reviewing your website image to see if it's hurting your website or helping your website to convert. It's to count how many photos or images exist on each page of your website. So now if you look at this page with me again, you'll see that we have a couple of images or photos on this page. Do you think we're using too much image on this page? Or do you think the image is enough? And do you also think the images or the photos is adding value to the page? Okay, this is a very important part of reviewing your website photos and images to see if it's helping you to convert or it's helping you not to. The reason why this is important is because if you have too much images on your website, it can make it to become a photo gallery instead of a web page that explain what you do in a strategic way that help people convert. So you want to avoid being extreme with the images used on your website. You don't want it to just be a beautiful brochure, a gallery of pictures. Even though you're a photographer, you still need to have text that explains stuff. So, do you think the images we use on this page is a lot or is it less? And if you are on this page, do you think the images that you use on this page would help you to stay on the page or would make you to leave? These are the things your website visitors are constantly asking before they take action. Oh, they just scroll down to say, is it a page that's full of images? Does it communicate value? Does it help you turn visitor into paying clients? That is one step of you making changes to your website images. So before you change everything on your website, before you change all the images and update it with new images, you want to take notice of what you're seeing. You want to take notice of the number of images you already got and how is it helping you to improve your website. If you are not clear on this, or you would like a second eyes on your website so that you don't just look at it and not really making context out of it, that is where my Done For You website audit is coming. where I help you to review every single thing that is on your website and help you build up a data that help you turn result into paying client. Because it's this one thing to have a website, it's another thing to use that website to grow your business, to generate leads and make sales that you so much deserve. I hope you find this video helpful. If it has helped you think about your website differently, that's the point. If it has helped giving you an idea or just make you go, I could look at my website differently now, that's the whole point of you watching this video. Then do me one huge favor, okay? Because there are many people out there that want to see this video to help them think about their website differently. So what I want you to do is to share this website or to share this video with your business bestie, with as many people as possible. You never can tell. One share could make a big impact in another person's business. And in that way, it's helped me see that this video is helpful to you and help me make more useful content like this for you. Okay. Now that we get that done, whatever you're doing, keep the dream of your website alive. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.